Hello and welcome to episode 175 of the video show. Today we're talking about teleprompters. So welcome to episode 175. Yesterday we spoke about scripting and today I said I'd talk about teleprompters, and in particular two different teleprompters that I know of, one of which I have used and both of which I have some problems with. So firstly, let's talk about what teleprompters are. So teleprompters are a great way to show your exact script so that you can read it and kind of look down the lens of the camera as well. It's what newsreaders do really well, and I think it's what a lot of business owners don't do so well. From experience, I found that people that have used teleprompters don't really put enough time into making it look good. So far too often, they literally just read the script. So even if like the script's playing in front of the camera, you can still kind of tell that they're reading it a little bit like this. And I don't think that looks great. I think it's better to, like I said yesterday in yesterday's episode, to become good at presenting and to be able to think of the ideas in your head. We're going to be talking more about how to do that in tomorrow's episode or the next episode. But teleprompters are a quick fix, a first sort of way of doing that. And I think if you practice it 3 or 4 times, you can get it to look passable. So let's talk about the teleprompters that I know of and I've used. So firstly, let's talk about the one that was on my phone that I used at the start of the episode. So this is an app. Hold on, I'll just get it. This is an app on my phone that I saw an advert for on Instagram the other day called Big View Reporter. It's spelled Big View, Big VU. And what it is, you sort of type your script in and then it rolls around. So it looks pretty good for a free app, although I know you need to upgrade to get rid of the watermark that you would have seen at the start of the video. And that is $8.99 per month or $52.99 a year. So think about how much you're going to use it before you purchase that. If you don't feel it's worth that price, then probably not worth buying it. It's probably worth actually spending some time and learning and becoming a better presenter in the first place. But if you're going to use it like every day or maybe once a week, or just if you feel it's worthwhile for you, then I think it's a pretty good app. It's a pretty good way of getting around it. It's a good way of using your phone as your camera. And I think it worked quite well. The second way that I've used is by using a professional teleprompter, which is like this one here. So what happens, I put my iPad in this bit here. I dropped my iPad recently. It fell from like a kitchen worktop. It barely touched the ground, but now it does not work. So I can't actually show you how it works, but it sits here. You put the script in an app called Teleprompters Pro, which is really, really good. I haven't had a problem with it. It reflects up to here. The camera sits behind here. And then you record everything through this little gap here and everything reflects onto this surface here. I've used that a number of times with pretty good results, I think. And then you can control the iPad using the remote here. So look into what kind of iPad teleprompt apps you can get. I would recommend getting something that reflects through a screen like this, because then at least you're looking down the lens rather than putting your iPad, like I said with your notes yesterday, to the side. I'd rather you be looking down the lens than to the side of the camera, because you're getting eye contact with you, the viewer. That's the best way of building trust. You don't talk to people in a normal conversation like this, do you? You look them in the eye as much as you possibly can. So those are my 2 tips for using teleprompters. You can use the Big View app on your phone, $8.99 a month, or the free app on your iPad, but with a teleprompter. So that's it for episode 175 of the video show. I am not sure I'm going to be able to make time to make a video tomorrow, but Friday I'll definitely make episode 176, and that's going to be about what kind of videos you need to be making for your business. So I want to help you think about what kind of things you need to think about, who you need to target, and the best kind of videos to make. So that's what we're going to talk about in the next episode. If you've got any other questions about teleprompters or scripting or anything like that, post it in the comments below, and I'll see you next time in the next few days on episode 176.